Becca Kufrin is engaged to the winner of the Bachelorette this season. No big Bachelorette spoilers there. She said so herself. It feels so good to say it, and this time, I think it's going to stick. Becca, the former winner of The Bachelor, said ecstatically. She was referencing, obviously, the fact that she accepted Arie Jr.'s proposal, only to have him dump her on camera. A huge blessing in disguise, she insisted this spring. Looking back, as weird as it sounds, I can really only thank Arie, Kufrin said. It allowed me to go on this new journey. Indeed it did, and as the Bachelorette spoilers revealed, it did in fact end in an engagement to a man she fell for hard. But, is there a major, hugely ironic but coming? 6 weeks after shouting from the rooftops that she's engaged, Becca too might be wondering if she made the wrong choice. Just as Arie dispatched her for Lauren Burnham after the fact, Kufrin has reportedly put the kibosh on her own wedding plans. The reason is obvious, she's doubting her pick. She was so quick to announce her engagement, but it's cooled off and she's not thinking about a wedding, an insider says. She was so confident when she chose him, the source, quoted by In Touch Weekly, adds. But now she really has regrets. Becca never thought she'd have a change of heart about him, and if you don't know who he is, consider yourself spoiler warned. Garrett Irigoyen swept her off her feet from day one, but the more time she shares with him, the more second guessing there is. There's tension when she's with him, she's been acting withdrawn, the source says, and there's also the scandal aspect. Having heard about Garrett's social media history and people's reactions to it, it's no surprise she thinks her instincts were off. Becca thought her fiancé was the right choice from what she knew of him during filming, the source says, but right now, she doesn't think she had enough of an open mind with the others. She spent so much of her time chasing the winner. Ironically, one of the more appealing things about Garrett was that from the get-go, he felt diametrically opposite from Arie. He made it clear he wanted to marry her. He didn't seem like the kind of guy who would break her heart after the show, the source notes. Nowadays, she's learning things about him that she never knew before, says the source. It was all such a whirlwind. Again, if there's anyone who can relate, it's Arie, says the insider, noting that it's a whole lot different with the roles reversed. She thought it would be easy to pick a man she wants to spend her life with, and she'd never have the urge to do what Arie did. But it turns out, with the passage of time and introspection, picking one guy after just 6 weeks is a lot harder than she thought. So will a reeling Becca actually come full circle and drop Garrett for one of his competitors? Or is this just typical cold feet? That obviously remains to be seen. For what it's worth, the oracle of Bachelorette spoilers, Reality Steve, has not even hinted at such a possibility as of yet. If it's gone down, or going down the way Arie's season played out after the fact, there's no clear evidence of it right now. Still, the Arie-Lauren bombshell wasn't dropped until very late in the game, and took everyone off guard, including THG. We've seen Becca defend Garrett already, while pivoting to the other guys and urging fans to keep an open mind along her journey. Straight out of the damage control playbook. Maybe she believes it, and maybe it will work. Maybe this is a total non-issue. But, Garrett, well, is still a man who liked a meme suggesting that Parkland shooting survivor David Hogg is a crisis actor. Anything's possible. Stay tuned.